This is Trisha Takanawa.
Tonight's podcast is brought to you by Chili.
Chili, Powerade, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola,
Pizza.
Pizza Hut,
And Flight Lights.
Peeps.
Yeah. Shout out to Peeps.
Actually got Peeps, yeah. I wouldn't eat them, but I enjoy watching other people get sick.
Tom eats his Peeps.
Dude, that's the only good thing that comes out of, like, Hallmark holidays.
Oh, speaking of the
Peeps.
only good thing about, well, we'll call them Twinkie-like substances that don't ever decay. The only good thing about that second Ghost Rider movie was the Twinkie reference. That was it.
And what?
The new Ghost Rider movie.
You watched it.
Yeah.
The Twinkie reference, how when the guy
Everything you touch decay, you could eat
except for
anything
Twinkies.
except for Twinkies. Because they don't decay.
Didn't it feel like a made-for-TV movie?
It was like Crank. I swear it was like whoever did
No,
it.
no, that it was worse than Crank,
Yeah, it
too.
was. No, I'm saying the first Crank.
Oh, the first Crank. But yeah, it was a lot worse.
Yeah, we didn't really see
I think
a need for a sequel.
this I vote for as the worst Nicolas Cage movie ever made. He's done a lot, but he usually has some redeeming quality in those movies.
I hated his character in Leaving Las Vegas. But
What
At
about
least
the
the
one
movie
where
was
he was
alright.
the pedophile killer?
I don't think I saw that one. But the character, the movies were...
Which one was that?
But yeah, Ghost Rider 2 sucked. Right along with the Muppets. The new
I'd
Muppets
have to look
sucked.
it up again.
Well,
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Hated it.
all I'm saying is the last time I seen a raping that bad, I watched Dragon Ball Evolution.
I just didn't see no need for a sequel.
Well, it was like The Sorcerer's Apprentice, right? Could have been an awesome movie if they hadn't got that Kiki. My parents are superstars, so I have to be one too guy.
Yeah, they could have even gotten that one dude, that not the Aston Kutcher guy, but the guy, the other dude.
Who played the other dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm watching her go after your dad. It's
But,
like,
you know,
oh, Dad.
Stifler.
Yeah.
They could have gotten him, and it would have been an awesome fucking movie.
What, for Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Yeah.
He's way too old. They needed someone younger. Or at least young looking.
And at least they didn't get the other dorky looking guy that's in everything else.
The guy from Zombieland, him I could have even handled more. I will say, even though he only got his foot in the door because his mommy and daddy were rich, famous stars, has held his own weight. He'll grow on me probably as he matures if he grows into his body frame and doesn't keep being so lanky. Because some
Uncurl
actors
the hair.
do that, They become bigger and they start working out and pay attention to what they look like on camera, like actors are supposed to do.
They wrong look like anything.
That looks like chili. In Fallout,
No, what?
I keep expecting
I
one
tried to
of
do
those
Pac-Man.
weird moments I get to be a mountain I come across, like the one from Close Encounters. And this means something. Keep having these weird moments in the game. I chose it as a perk. It doesn't do anything to the game, but
Yeah, we seen Brew and Owen.
like I found Indiana Jones's radiated corpse inside a refrigerator. And I found next to a burned down shack a couple of burned up charred corpses named Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru. That's Star Wars reference.
Yeah.
I'll tell you their last
Well,
name.
I don't claim.
Skywalker. The aunt and uncle that raised Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
That got killed at the very beginning of the very first movie. Which is why he
They didn't
won.
even have much of a cameo.
Yeah,
in it.
they were like the first 10 minutes of the movie and dead.
Damn.
They were the shortest characters in the whole trilogy.
Oh, dude, speaking of Star Wars, I got a free pen in my Reese's cereal.
Huh.
I got the lamest fucking character George Lucas has ever made.
Jar Jar?
Yes.
Of course.
Alright, let's get on with these
Yes. Clips.
chips.
Dips.
Yes.
Chili bean dip.
That would be awesome on nachos or something.
We have tortilla shells.
Are you in the back of the building? Oh, yeah, here he is right here. Yep, right here.
Oh my god, it's Jerry Garcia.
Oh, look at all these stoners.
I'd actually say that to him too. Oh my god, Tommy Chong, you look like Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, indica, sativa. What do you usually like? What's your medication?
Indica. Preferred.
People to be by native. Rest and relaxation, R&R, recreation is a serious medical solution.
It is to stress, and stress kills. Therefore, it saves lives, right? Does he have a poster of Justin Bieber behind him? That's just so sick and
It's a
wrong.
diversion. While they're doing
Oh, no, he's covering it up. See, mister, I've got a goat pentagram tattooed on my neck. We have a poster of Justin Bieber. Yeah, there it is, fucking right there. Something's wrong with this picture.
That's one of the workers that work there. That's their cubicle. And there are several females that work in this crew.
What is she, a pedophile? Or a teenager? Teenagers should be working in a medicinal shop. You have to be at least 18. And if you're 18 and you still like Justin Bieber, her, probably. Shame on you, pedophile cougar woman. She's a Disney cougar.
I bet you she watches Twilight too.
At least the guy's in Twilight. I mean, okay, this is the way I look at the guy that plays the main character in Twilight. The first character he did was in Harry Potter, and he was murdered by Voldemort. A pretty awesome death. And I will say that he looked pretty young, but he was at least 22 when he played that role, so he's not a little kid.
But he's portraying.
A teenager, 17-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah, but everyone who plays a 17-year-old is actually in their 20s. I mean, Luke Perry was 30 before he quit doing 90210. I've seen joints that big. They're not all that they're cracked up to be, seriously. The paper's too thick to hold it. Yeah, and they're harsh when you draw on them. It's a novelty thing.
That's some good shit right there, rolled by the master, Tommy Chong. What do you think, Hash Bar TV? Torture freedom. Hash Bar TV. Now's the point of the show.
Yeah, how many times can you plug your
It's like he's trying to be like that one dude on Epic Mealtime. Like he's trying to be like that mentality.
Yeah, I think even Tommy Chong just said, dude, you're not holding your shit that well. Yeah, Tommy Chong's like, give me my bag so you don't forget it. Like, giving him this look like, oh, you're one of those people that acts like jackass when they get stoned.
This ultimate Chong. What is this called? What do you call this? You get that name. You roll it.
Right?
The ultimate Chong ball. It's a
Why do new age pot smokers have to call everything something?
push tampon. Right there, the Kush tampon. Thanks, bro. Call me anytime. Stay tuned, because you never know who's coming to the hash bar. Who's next?
We can cut.
You act like such a geek, he's never going to call you again.
Here, cut that.
See, that's one of those things when
No,
you're around.
he is on it again though.
Oh, is he? God. He just... I see people like that, and I'm thinking, dude, you're around celebrities. Just act cool. Quit being such a... Oh my god, it's blah. I don't have
It's Jackie Chan.
Yeah. No, it's Jerry Garcia.
Isn't that the main singer in Sha La La?
Wah, 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 wah.
Jerry Garcia? No.
The ice cream guy?
Shalala.
Alright, go with a little bit of.
Ron Burgundy. I'm so glad Conan's back. Jazz flute. That's actually really hard to do. It is. Only the musicians there appreciated the drummer. He fucking knows, yeah. Jazz is hard on flute.
It's taped. Come on.
Yeah, they just cut away. Yeah.
This is quite a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Burgundy from the Action 4 News team.
Hello, Conan. Hello, Andy.
Hi, Ron. Good to see you, Ron.
Good to see you. I like to keep my chops up. Jam with the cats here. You know, these cats maybe smoke a little tea afterwards. See if a little backstage cutie ends up on my lap. And then later that night, she's playing my flute.
For some reason, the mustache works with that character.
And by flute, I mean my turgid penis. That's what I mean.
Yeah, Ron, we all know what you meant. We got it, yeah. But thank you. This is such a surprise. Thanks for stopping by.
And can I tell you, Conan, you and Andy are outstanding broadcasters. I mean it. Night in and night out, you guys get it done.
Oh, thank you.
You know, if it wasn't for Conan O'Brien, this Carol wouldn't even have a career.
Ron, that means a lot.
Being one of the
I've got
main
one small
founders of
criticism,
SNL.
and it's probably something only a professional like me would
Even though he
notice.
looks like a ginger
But,
Mr. Burns.
Conan, you look awful.
No, he doesn't. He's Lorne Michaels' age. Lorne Michaels.
What? I look awful?
You look like someone put a bright red fright wig on a skeleton
He's tall
and chucked it out of a helicopter.
and pale.
I mean,
Really?
yes. Yes. I'm being kind right now. Let me give you some words of advice. Fire your hair lady.
Okay.
Okay, fire your makeup lady. Fire your gay wardrobe man. And just go under the knife. Okay?
Okay.
Go to your doctor's office and point at your face and say, Doc, it's a page 1 reroute.
Oh, my God. That's just terrible. That's very hurtful.
That comes from the heart. Andy, you look great. Don't change a thing.
Thank you, Ron.
You look great.
Thank you, thank you.
I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up.
All right, now listen. So
He really
basically,
hasn't
that's the idea. You
changed
came
much
on my
since
show
Cabin
to
Boy.
play the
Neither
flute
of them
and
have.
insult me. That was the idea.
No. I actually have an announcement. I want to announce this to everyone here in the Americas, to our friends in Spain, Turkey, and the UK, including England. That as of 0900 Mountain Time, Paramount Pictures and myself, Ronald Joseph Aaron Burgundy, have come to terms on a sequel to Anchorman. There will be a sequel to Anchorman. There will be a sequel.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
He's just redeemed himself from that shitty new movie he's in right now.
Well, he did what? 1 or 2 turns? But the majority of what Will Ferrell does. Been very entertaining, I think. course that we did, like Talladega Nights and Blaze of Glory, grew on me. Ron Burgundy's one of those. First time I watched Ron Burgundy, I hated it so much. I thought it was the stupidest movie I've ever seen. And then I put it on a second time because I could hardly remember the plot of it after watching it the first time. And, so, you know, watched it the second time and I was like, you know, it's not so bad. I think I just wasn't in the right mood to watch it the first time.
It's like Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
His worst movie. Know it?
His worst?
Oh.
I'd probably say the new one.
Let's see, what did he do after Land of the Lost?
It's not as bad as Bewitched.
Oh, I never watched that one.
Never
Yeah.
watched it.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that kind of just.
Yeah. No. I think I watched bits of it on television, but it was just horrible.
Hey kids, it's ABC Happy Time. Is everyone ready to learn? Oh, good. A is for apple. They're so sweet. B is for butterfly. They're so neat. C is for cunt. Like my ex-wife. She fucked my neighbor and ruined my life. D is for dog. Man's best friend. E is for excited, that's the mood that I'm in. F is for feelings, I feel fucked. G is for gummy bears, they bring good luck. H is for house, which that bitch took. I is for insects, hiding in their nook. J is for jump rope, it's so fun. K is for kite, that flies when you run. L is for love, I love you. M is for murder. Don't leave a clue. N is for nice. Be nice to your mom. O is for an orgasm that doesn't last long. P is for prison, where I might go. Q is for quit, cause this job blows. R is for rockets that shoot up in the sky. S is for slut, she fucked another guy. T is for Tim, that's his fucking name. I hope you're happy living in my house and banging my wife. Fuck him in his dick. U is for unicorn, a man V is for vegetables you eat at a feast.
Nice comeback.
W is for why? Why the fuck, Tina? Hey, you want to hear the rest of the song, you bitch? X is for you, my ex-wife. Y is for the yeast infection you get every 2 weeks because you don't know how to clean your pussy. And Z is for zero, the amount of money I was left with after you shoved me out the jar. You heartless bitch! Hey kids, you want to see how the real world works?
Oh my god! Alright, that's a keeper. Yeah. Should send that one to Texas.
Isn't that just plain fucked up?
Should send that one to Josh.
I don't think he would get the humor in that right now.
No, he's moved on. It's not too soon.
We already did
Real
that one.
Walmart. Yeah, we did this one last week, I think. Berg.
Here's what happened. In the 1960s, we were at war with the Soviet Union, Cold War, and a little bit of hot war over in Southeast Asia. So, we feared them because they put up Sputnik, which, by the way, people forget, was an emptied out casing of an intercontinental ballistic missile. And Sputnik itself means fellow traveler, so it's all peaceful, but it was a ballistic missile without should not surprise anybody looking back on it. Meanwhile, however, that entire era galvanized the nation. Forget the war driver. It galvanized us all to dream about tomorrow, to think about the homes of tomorrow, cities of tomorrow, the food of tomorrow. Everything was future world, future land. The World's Fair. All
Yeah.
this was focused
Fantastic
on
event.
enabling people to make tomorrow come. That was a cultural mindset. The space program
still
brought upon
have
us,
those?
and we
No.
reaped the benefits
Not
of
like it used to
economic
be.
growth because
Oh my God,
people
when
wanted to
the first
become
World Fair
scientists
hit,
and engineers who are the
was
people
so
who
big, it took
enable
up the whole
tomorrow
city.
to exist
And the
today.
things they
And
had
even if
there,
you're not a scientist
you couldn't
or
ever see
technologist,
anywhere
you will
else.
value that activity. And that, in the 21st century, are the foundations of tomorrow's economies. And without it, we might as well just slide back to the cave, because that's where we're headed right now, broke. I'm tired of saying this, but I have to say it again. The NASA budget is 4/10 of 1 penny on a tax dollar. If I held up the tax dollar and I cut horizontally into it 4/10 of 1% of its width, it doesn't even get you into the ink. So I will not accept a statement that says we can't afford it. Do you realize that the $850 billion bank bailout, that sum of money is greater than the entire 50-year running budget of NASA?
Yeah.
And so when
That's
someone
why
says
nobody
we don't have
wanted to
enough money
approve
for
it.
this
The
space
banks
program,
forced
I'm asking, no, it's not that you don't
And
that's
have
why
enough
he's
money.
saying
It's that the distribution of money that you're
Instead of
spending.
bailing out the banks,
that is
they'd use-
BS
Yeah.
to cut funding for something that's going to advance mankind
And bail out a bunch
and
of
bail out
banks.
banks. It's retarded to cut money from something that's going to advance mankind for something that's going to destroy mankind.
Yeah.
The wars.
Well, the banks.
Well,
Is warped in some way that you are removing the only thing that gives people something to dream about tomorrow. The home of tomorrow, the city of tomorrow, transportation of tomorrow, all that ended in the 1970s. After we stopped going to the moon, it all ended. We stopped dreaming. And so I worry that decisions that Congress makes doesn't factor in the consequences of those decisions
No, because
on
nobody
tomorrow.
in that
They're
room's
playing for
younger
the
than
quarterly
50.
report. They're playing for the next election cycle, and that is mortgaging the
thinking.
actual future of this nation. Tomorrow's gone.
what's for
The
today?
tomorrow our parents and our grandparents had hoped for us is never gonna happen.
And what happened with that was because
If you
corporations
double
were
NASA's
allowed
budget right out
to.
to half a penny on a dollar, make it a penny. Go ahead, make it a penny. Go ahead, be bold. That would be enough to go to Mars soon with people and go back to the moon and onto asteroids. NASA, as best as I can judge, is a force of nature like none other. And so what worries me is that if you take away the manned program, a program which, if you advance frontiers,
What's
you
the
make
point of going into
heroes are
space
made.
if there's no people
There's
there
a
to do
force
it?
operating on the educational pipeline that will stimulate the formation of scientists, engineers,
Computers can't tell
mathematicians, and
stories like
technologists.
people can.
You birth these people into society. They're the ones that make tomorrow
They
come.
can't be inspired. Not like people can.
A half a penny that buys the space station, the space shuttles, all the NASA centers, the rovers, the Hubble telescope, all the astronauts, all of that. Nobody's dreaming about tomorrow anymore. The most powerful agency on the dreams of a nation is currently underfunded to do what it needs to be doing. And that's making dreams come true. How much would you pay for the universe?
Well, it's the world we live in, and it should be accepted as, well, that's just the world we live in. But nowadays, if you say anything about it, you get disappeared,
That's one of those things that
even in America.
all we focus on anymore, short term.
Yep.
And about destruction, not
All our
advancement.
government thinks is 2, 4, 6 years in advance tops.
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Right now we're struggling from year to year, just thinking that far ahead.
That's a lot.
The government's running around like
That's
that
how
16-year-old
people handle
rich
their-
little girl that's got her daddy's credit cards going cha-ching, cha-ching.
You know, like their household incomes, people who, you know, both parents work and their income is much more than their bills, but for some reason they're always broke because they have other things they want to buy all the time and they don't know how to budget their
Budget.
money.
Our video speaks directly to the NDA, the National Defense Authorization Act, that was passed that gives the U.S. military and the U.S. government the right to detain a person indefinitely. They can do it without charging you. You have no legal recourse. You have no legal representation in the end. Now, ultimately, in what it's supposed to be a democratic free society, that kind of law doesn't belong in our country. Working with Amnesty International on our new video is totally apropos. I think it's one of the most important organizations in existence today, and the very simple reason being that Amnesty literally saved people's lives.
Almost in everything again. He's in everything in the 90s.
I could see
The video's
Elmo
up there in
torturing
Rockford.
someone.
We shot it at a prison where they actually shot Shawshank Redemption. There was like
Trust me,
broken
Tickle Me Elmo tortured
windows
a
in
lot
the
of
prison,
people.
and it was snowing outside, and the snow was literally blowing inside of the prison.
The cells aren't individually heated.
And you're there for like 20 minutes
The
straight.
idea was
Don't call
to
it torture.
not just beat people over the head with the politics of it. So our clever way
They're
of
fun when you
handling
light
it
them on
was
fire.
the band gets detained,
do that.
some of our friends get detained,
Stuffed
and
animals are people
puppets
too.
beat us up. And we didn't try very hard with our metaphor of puppets, you know, puppets of the man. They're actually puppets, but they're really cute. It's amazing to me how the second someone
recorded
puts
by
their
puppets.
hand up a puppet, it becomes alive, and you talk to it, and you'll be in a
It is
situation where you're
human
like,
psychology
"What are
we
you
learned
thinking,
in this
buddy?" And then
infants.
you're like, "You're just my friend's hand."
It's really, really
All right,
weird,
let's
but
get
if
back
you
to
put
work.
a face on something and manipulate it as a character, I mean, Jim Henson learned that early
The
on.
name of
That's
the
how
America
he
of the General
managed to
Strike,
get.
we did it
remember
very
the frogs
pointedly
interviewed
because
stars
the tool of a general
that
strike has
would
not
do
been
interviews
used
with
very
Bucky
effectively
Bucky
in
Bucky
the
do
U.S. for a
interviews.
long
It's
time.
Kermit the
So
Frog. Oh,
we
that's
wanted to
different.
bring the idea of the general strike is a tool
It's
that
like
can
the
be
whole
used for
psychiatrist.
political and social change. It's difficult to achieve because you need to have a lot of people willing to take the day off work. But if you can make it happen, a real change can happen very quickly.
In France, it's been used for very, very effective social change. In Oakland, California, they actually used the tactic of the general strike to shut down the ports in Oakland surrounding the Occupy Wall Street movement. And the point, of course, was to get across the fact that without people's labor, without people putting their time into
Yeah,
work,
more
the
think
bosses
people
can't
should
make
start
money.
walking off the
And so
job
you're
everywhere.
sending a message that
Close
people's
down
labor
corporations.
matters. It's important to stand up for workers and workers' rights, and to take care of workers, workers take care of you.
It might not be, not going to your factory job, but it might be standing up to your boss at work and saying, you know what, the way you treat us, the way you speak around us, whether it's homophobic speech or racist speech that is in our day-to-day lives, and standing up to that and striking out against that.
Ron did that.
Is
They fired him.
a real powerful statement that we can all make as individuals, and that is more of the metaphorical
That's
side
sad
of the
truth
general
of the
strike.
world.
And it's nonviolent, which is always good social change.
I mean, it's easy for someone with a stable
We put
job
out
to say
3
that.
records very quickly.
you're
Being
not
on the
dependent on
major
someone
and
else
then having everyone
for
get
their
fired
job.
right before a record comes
Well,
out.
That's good for
and
anybody
they
to
have
do
these
it.
friends
It is
there,
good, but
and we're looking
You
around
too.
at each other going like,
yeah,
we've
they're
been in a
competing
band
over
for
who gets
10
more
years
out.
at this point,
Well, you
putting out
either
records
get-
with our friends, and
I
we don't
really
even
like
know
what
these
they're doing
fools.
now.
Like, what the hell is going on?
But it's pretty much
I
what
think
they've
from
always
that,
preached.
that kind of created
Yes, this
the knee-jerk
goes on
reaction
for
to
a
go
while.
right back into the studio
Right.
and do People Are the
They're
Gun for Side One,
long-winded,
who
but
were our
it's,
friends.
interesting.
Well, yeah.
DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send
I did that.
Yeah, I remember that one. Cheapest goddamn racers on the market, but you get a lot of them.
No, we're not
Excuse me,
doing
Mr.
that.
Simmons.
Oh,
No
why?
Judge Judy, huh?
I'll do that later.
Are those real cops? Because it's illegal to impersonate an officer.
It's a show.
I know, but it's still illegal to impersonate an officer. And if they're pulling people over impersonating officers, that's highly illegal.
It's a joke.
I know it is, but it's still really, really, really
If they got permits for it, I'm pretty sure that it's okay, especially in the UK.
Yeah, okay. What does this badge say, Officer Feel Good?
Who knows? They might be real cops.
I mean, it's okay for real cops to put practical jokes. God knows we could use more laid-back cops.
Alright.
Yeah, I think they would sued if they tried.
Hey,
that
I'm Christian
here.
Slater. I'm about to give you a 5-minute preview of my new show, Breaking In. Spread the word. It premieres April 6th at 9:30, right after American Idol.
I'm nice, right? I feel good. That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it. I danced my face off and had this one girl completely naked. Drink my drink and smoke my but my good friends is all I need. Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do
You're here, have the money.
cool.
Professor Dugan's password is password?
Yeah, for creative writing teachers, not very creative. Just log in and change your grade to an A.
Good man, Cameron.
So I've been told.
Gotta be best in class.
What's your keyword?
That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped.
Eagle One, returning to the nest.
I danced my face off and had this one girl completely naked.
Have a seat there, champ.
Ja! Who the hell are you?
I'm the guy telling you to sit your ass down. That's who I am.
If you're looking to score some weed, restaurant just lives down the hall.
Name's Oz. I own a company called Contra Security. It's Melanie, our team's lovely lockpicker.
You should upgrade to a deadbolt and lock your partner drawer.
We test security systems, homes, business. We do it all. People hire us to break into their companies before the criminals do. The museum definitely needs better security, but I get why she's a masterpiece. Woman's got 4 boobs and no mouth. Good day, Senator. I've managed to secure your email. Bad news, your wife knows you're into dudes.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, the university hired us to see if we could find any holes in their computer network. Guess what we found hiding in one of those holes? You.
Oh, God.
It's quite genius, actually. You hacked your way into admissions, got yourself a full scholarship, faculty parking, and somehow managed to get 2 rooms all to yourself.
Yeah, I registered as twins.
Equally impressive, you selling midterms to earn beer money.
Thank you. But you've got no proof.
Well, you're out of toilet paper. And now the last 4 pages of Chamber of Secrets.
I believe you two have met. This is Josh Armstrong, my intel man.
Intel? No, that's Duncan. He's in my French class.
Bonjour. I'm a transfer student. Name's Duncan. Duncan my nuts.
Duncan my nuts.
Nuts. Damn it.
I got a proposition for you. It seems that I am suddenly in need of a new intern.
Like filing and Xeroxing.
And hacking into the world's most impenetrable security systems.
All right, well, lots to chew on, but I have to say no.
Do I look like your prom date? No is not an option. Here's how it's gonna go. You're either going to come work for me, or I'm going to turn you over to college and you're going to go to jail. You a cuddler, King? You look cuddly.
I mean, not in a jaily kind of way.
Cookie Puss.
Cookie.
Puss. Ice cream cake. Intern's always in charge of the office birthday, and there's one on Fridays.
Yeah, I know you've been telling me for the last 2 weeks, Carol. I'll get to it. Oh, I'm gonna... Here.
Yo, Lou. Bam! Han Solo costume for Dragon Con. I know
Why
you're
do black
fan of
guys
wars.
always
You got any
try to
interest in
be
being
Han
Chewbacca?
Solo?
I don't think
It's
so.
just not gonna happen.
What, newbie?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
It's like a
an
black George Washington.
No, it's just you saying
alien
Or a black
or...
Abraham Lincoln.
It could work.
Or a black Kennedy.
It could work.
Boom goes the dynamite.
What about a white Malcolm X?
I'm serious,
There you
Monkey.
go.
Think
Oh
about
my god, the black community
Fucking
gets so
myself,
fucking
we have a team
mad.
meeting. We don't have time for candy. You have to wait. Little Mountain's about to have
That's what I'm gonna go as next Halloween.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Give me some of that.
You get those
That really doesn't look consensual.
long rim glasses, suit, and call myself Alchihuad Rockers or something like that. And
The dealership wants to make sure that their security's impenetrable, so they've hired us to see if we can get in there and steal one of their cars off the showroom floor. It's go time, people. Team leader needs to bring the heat.
Isn't this already on?
Was this the whole episode?
No, just it was.
It'd be an interesting series to watch.
Maybe. We'll see.
It's annoying because it was canceled after 6 episodes, and now it just came back. Has a horrible time slot.
Ron and I were just moaning how all of our shows aren't playing right now except for a few cartoons. So not much to watch, but I got Dexter to catch up on. Alright.
Hey! Ow!
There's
wow!
some-
Wow, it is you!
My manager didn't really tell me what was going on here today. He just said I should show up, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, you were in for a treat. So just sit down right here. So, as you know, the 30th anniversary of your first album is coming up.
Right.
And I am going to direct a Broadway-style cabaret review of all of your hits. So you are welcome.
That's very sweet of you, but
Yeah,
I'm not really sure how I feel about, you know, a tribute show in my honor. It feels kind of self-serving. It's not my thing.
Well, you're going to feel great when you watch the tryouts. The tryouts have now begun.
My name is Brett
Are you really
Gelman,
doing a
and I
tribute?
will be reciting my poem.
Funny you're
Hey, man.
I know, that's why I had to ask.
I
That would be awesome if they did, but
Man.
You want to hand me that plate?
Hey, man.
Man.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Thanks, man.
Monsieur Weird Younger, we are Circus Alike. The way they did the Beatles song and then the Elvis.
Weird Al. The show. The curtain is all curly, weird Weird Al hair.
What the fuck is this?
Auditions.
Probably a mustache at the lip of
they're from Cirque du
I don't
Soleil.
know about it.
And that's a pat. Yeah.
Well, let me show you how to. Who's next? You? I'm good, thanks. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man.
The ladder of food.
We're
And there's a certain lasagna that
No,
goes
we're-
away. I'm Egypt. And we've been in the world of Egypt for so long, and suddenly, we're back.
You see what we did, Weird Al? I did it for you. As a treat.
Oh my god.
Quit eating weird sandwich. I don't actually eat those. I'm a vegetarian.
Me and my dirty fucking hole. Not that hole, my other fucking hole.
Okay, you know what? Women shouldn't be gross.
Like a surgeon, organ transplants on my life.
It's not American Idol. Now there's some doing weird ass song.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm Alex Trebek.
Oh, no!
And it's a big robot.
We are going to
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna be Weird Al, you gotta know how to sing.
It seems like they're kind of proving the only person that can do Weird Al is Weird Al.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Will Ferrell can probably do good.
It's nice effort.
You're great.
It's good.
Keep plugging away.
See, she definitely thinks it's American Idol tryout. Her song.
I'm sorry, that's it. I have to leave. I really appreciate everything you and everybody have done, the time, the effort, the commitment. It's great, but it's not for me. I gotta go.
There's one more.
Okay,
Please stay.
one more, then I have to go.
I'm from Gallery1988.com, and I want to pitch you on the idea of creating these limited edition screen prints, all inspired by some of your biggest songs, Al. This one here is Another One Rides the Bus in Your Whole Career. And then this one's Amish Paradise. And they're all limited edition, hand screen, they're awesome, and you can get them on our website. It's cool to see artists sort of create things based on your songs, new things.
Wow, that's great. Let's go with that. Let's go with the art thing.
Oh, no, that's great.
And the wrestler. Good call.
And the wrestler.
That was an interesting commercial.
Yeah, keep that. Yeah. Trying to delete Weird Al.
Yeah, Mr. Deleting when you need to
I know he doesn't even
seeing
wait.
the
He just
picture.
goes to delete right
I was
away.
taking
Yeah, he
time
does that.
deleting, waiting for someone
Hello
to say-
everybody, Doug Walker here. Many of you have been telling me the news about Michael Bay's decision to make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually Teenage Alien Ninja Turtles. Yeah, there has been a lot of uproar about this. People have been getting very upset, very angry.
They're not from this
They
planet.
feel he's
No,
not
I
being
get the
faithful
whole
to
they're
the
not from
original
this
source
planet.
material. That it's
Why
going
would
against
you wanna
everything that the
change
Ninja Turtles are. I mean, right down to the very
It's
name
cool
that
to
they
me,
are.
right?
And a lot of
Because
people are
Hollywood
wondering
says
what
so.
my opinion on it is.
Make it
I'm telling you right now, it's not my
All I have to say is,
It's not, it's Hollywood.
probably Hollywood.
You people fucking
Yeah.
nuts? This is great. This is spectacular.
Jay Sherman
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
proved it.
that's
For
true.
all you doubters out there that think, you know,
You
that
start with the
this,
script, and
this
by
is
the time
a
it's
travesty,
approved,
this
you've
is
had
horrible,
conceded
this is,
so
you know,
many
a bad,
things
bad
that it's
thing.
not
Let me tell you
road
something.
anymore.
Shame on you.
Stephen King runs
Okay,
into that all
shame
the time.
on you that only now are you realizing that letting Michael Bay direct this is a bad idea. I mean, it's dead on arrival. Okay, as soon as you hear Michael Bay's teenage whatever Ninja Turtles, you know it's gonna be dead. You know it's gone. So
Why would aliens
oh my
become
God,
ninjas?
why were you even invested? Why were you even thinking that you were gonna go see this expecting something good? I mean, this is like shit directing crap and
Teenage Mutant
expecting
Ninja Predator.
something. But no, you're just gonna get shit.
That's
You just
something Michael Bay
pray
would do.
that the smell is gonna be so different and so odd because you've never seen shit direct crap.
They saved that for Paul
it's
S.
gonna be
Anderson.
a new experience, and you know what? I am hyped for this new experience. I mean,
I swear.
once you totally put away that
So
the
this is
Ninja
why
Turtles are gone and
I
dead, you know, Michael Bay got the
my
shovel and
last
buried
one,
them.
good
There's
example,
no
Dark
telling
Shadows.
where this will go.
I am
I mean,
quit
this can
hoping
just
for
lead anywhere.
Hollywood
For
to
example,
do good shit.
why start at you?
Because
I mean, as of
when they
now,
say
it'd
they
be
are,
Teenage Alien Ninja
fuck it
Turtles,
up.
but it's a Michael
Yeah.
Bay film. Let's
Alice
go
in
all the
Wonderland,
way. Let's get
Dark
all
Shadows,
his trademarks in there. Let's
I
see.
hate to say Tim Burton,
Teenage.
Johnny
Well,
Depp.
it goes without saying they'd be
I'm sure I'll like
teenagers because
them,
everybody
but
in his movies
I
are.
don't
So
like them
let's
as
get
much
rid of
as
that.
Little
Something
White.
else. Something else. What keeps showing up
non-comical
in his
darker
movies
version.
over and over? Racist. Yes. I mean, not that necessarily the
I
characters
watched
are
a
racist,
good new
although
movie
they
with
are.
Johnny
Splinter,
Depp in it.
he's Asian, right? So you can give him the great big black glasses and
Which
give him
one?
the big because
Still
he's
in
around, right? They'll
theaters.
give him the bigger teeth. Oh,
21 Jump Street.
Oh, you get out of my laundry mat. Oh,
And-
so offensive.
I hate to say it, it was good.
Okay, We can go to
He
like
had
the
cameo.
ghetto crowd, right? We can make like
Oh, that was a cameo. That's
okay, and we can get like golden teeth, and you know, like
yeah.
we're gonna be like, that's so
X-Men,
offensive. It's gonna be like,
big
that's
letdown.
Michael Bay, bitch. That's Michael Bay. Oh my God. Okay,
I
okay.
didn't realize
So
how
we
many
got
versions
racist now. We got
of that
racist.
really
We got alien.
It's only the
what
stuff
else?
I've never heard of that they're
well,
doing
I think we all know what's coming up next.
That
The turtles
usually
have to
turns
have
out
tits.
good to
They have to have large tits on top of that. I know they're
Immortals
not
was good,
female, but
it
he'll
really
change that.
disappointed me
Michelangelo, chick, done. You know, I mean, just give him these huge breasts, give her these huge breasts, and he'll be like, "Gee, like a big breast."
He's saying that he's trying to say what Michael Bay is going to do.
make a turtle look like.
Like a turtle girl.
You can't be Michelangelo a chick. It'll be like, it's Michael Bay. That's what he does. So okay. So what we got? Racist, alien, big boobied. You know what? Don't even make him turtles anymore. What does Michael Bay want? Just make them explosions. Literally, just have them be 4 explosions with masks on. That's it.
Predator.
So literally, you want
Teenage Mutant Ninja Predator.
Racist, alien, big boobied explosions.
Well, except for the big boobs.
Can you people
Predator.
honestly tell me that you are not curious to see Michael Bay's racist, alien, big boobied explosions? I already
Well,
bought
now
the
he's
ticket.
just trying
The
to
idea
justify
isn't
why
even
he's
done,
actually gonna
and I
go
bought
see
the
it
ticket.
next
I'll tell you, this is why he keeps making movies. People are just like, I gotta know what the fuck he's gonna do, because he is goddamn
What you do
nuts.
with the Michael Bay movie?
I'm
Watch
sorry,
half
I'm
of
just
it,
enjoying
no,
the ride.
one quarter
I
of
know
it,
everyone
right?
expects me
You
to
get
do
the
so
general
angry and
idea,
stuff like
you
that,
walk
but just
out
the
and
minute
demand
you
your money
hear
back.
Michael Bay is on board, you just forget
Why? Why
any
not just
sense
download it
of
and see how
how can you make the title Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dumber
Just to
than
show
it
the box
already
offices
sounds?
that you want to
Add
make.
Michael Bay's name to it. Yes, people.
No.
I cannot
Go
wait
into the movie
to
theater
see
with your
Michael Bay's
laptop.
racist alien big boobied explosion.
Pay for the ticket.
And
And then download
If
it.
you don't want to see it, that's your loss, dude. That is
Or
totally
pull up
your
Netflix
loss.
and watch
I am
Netflix
Doug
while you're just
I am
listening to the
fucking
movies.
hot.
It's like they'd let you go into a theater with your laptop.
Like,
Go ahead and do that Judge Judy one. It's a carpet, it's skin, it's a basketball, it's a cat. Da, da, da. That's Stripe right there, I swear.
just a short cat clip.
I was sent a picture of a cat going like this, and it goes, "Don't bother me, I'm looking like an owl today."
Oh.
And it had those perfect eyes.
The big eyes. We were watching one of those animal documentary things, and a cat raised by a woman piano player. Piano player played from the time the cat was a kitten, and the cat noticed at an early age that whenever mom played piano, she'd get applause and attention. So the cat, I shit you not, can mimic her playing piano. They even bought another piano, and the cat sits on the stool, and she doesn't get the keys right, but the pattern of the notes and the tempo and everything, cat fucking mimics it entirely. That was bizarre.
That's a cool cat.
Yeah. Cat plays fucking piano.
No, Mr. Gorgonchuk. I will not stop rocking in your classroom. You're sitting there telling me about the food chain. Well, how about the rock chain? Instead of a cow at the top, there's like maybe a guitar. Because Mr. Gorgonchuk, if I don't feel free to rock, be it here or anywhere, you might as well cut off my limbs. You might as well cut off my limbs and mail them to Mother Russia. Because if I can't rock, I don't want to walk. See, if I can't air guitar, I don't want no air at all. So, Mr. Gorgonchuk, if you really want me to stop rocking, I hope you're prepared to sand off my face. Are you, sir? Are you prepared to grind me up, burn my bones, and scatter the ashes in the far reaches of the universe? Because that's what it's going to take, sir. You and I are more playing since 1974, the year of the first Bad Company release. I have that album. Of course you do, Bob. You see, poor live performances by the likes of Chuck Berry and even Jerry Lee Lewis are destroying the music that they allege to celebrate. And tests show that a Beach Boys concert is a very sad thing. This, coupled with the growing interest in ethnic music, has undermined the support base of the music that you and your friends love. What? Let's see if I can't put this into terms you'll understand. Say you had 12 beer. Oh, okay, all right. All right. Now, let's say that 4 of those beer represent the Pogues. Another 6 represent the Gypsy Kings, and 1 beer is shared by the Chieftains and Ladysmith Black Mambaza. Hold it, that only leaves 1 beer. I'll never get drunk on just 1 beer. Exactly, Bob. But learn to nurse that beer, and before you know it, you'll be loving jazz. Jazz never!
Yeah, you can't listen to just one kind of music.
How long is rock got? According to a computer model, 3 years. About the time you'll be graduating. Then I'll live each day like my rockin' last. Whereas I will look forward to the dominance of jazz. The use of
Jazz
my
fucking A. Fucking flute jazz seems to be the theme for tonight's show, huh?
Yes, that's why we do the show the way we do.
Yep.
Sorry about this next one.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Edheads.
Uh-oh.
We have some bad news.
Yeah.
On the morning of Sunday the 25th of March 2012, Ed Gould passed away after a 6-year-long battle with cancer.
Ed was taken into hospital with a fever, but he was very weak from the fight, and his body just gave up.
His mind, however, was so far from ready to quit. He really had no idea this was the end of his fight, and so he left us without any fear. He wasn't afraid at all.
Ed always just saw this as an inconvenience, something that got in the way of him doing what he really loved to do, and that was making animations for all of you.
It sounds cliche, but it's really all Ed cared about. We watched him turn down a lot of business opportunities, work, and even the chance to have a TV show a couple times, because he knew it would drive a wedge between him, you, and the show. I won't go into the future of Ed's all right now, but what I can tell you is that Ed left behind the first half of the next episode, a 2-parter. And what I can promise you is that, and the second half.
We've been overwhelmed with the amount of support Ed received online and through the mail, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, especially Tumblr, DeviantArt, Vocal, Newgrounds, B3TA, even the Enfold forums. The list just goes on. It's been amazing.
We, the friends and family of Ed, would like to take this moment to thank you for keeping him company and keeping him strong for all the months he spent in hospital. Thank you.
His legacy, though, will live on. Through the hours of animation he's created, the thousands of people he's inspired and befriended, including us.
Ed may be gone, but his world will keep on spinning.
It really sucks.
Man, he was young.
22, 23.
And having to battle fucking 6 years of that shit already.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you don't have a sense
All right,
of humor.
okay, what should we do next? Oh, I see one. Here's a good one. We got a caller already on this one. Hello, sir. You must be a fan of Panzo to Panzanat.
Yeah, hi. You should kill yourself.
What's that?
I said you should kill yourself. What you do is sort of unjustifiable. And you know it's unjustifiable.
Michael
And you
Bay
don't
and
care.
Turtles.
You're the definition of evil. Kill yourself.
All right, well, you shouldn't say things like that, because I might up and do it, and then you'd feel really bad.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, because I really want you to kill yourself. You morally empty, corrupted maggot. Your only chance to right the wrongs you've done is to kill yourself.
Someone should play this phrase on a tape and send it
Well,
out.
you think it's funny, but that's calling up
All
and
the
telling
politicians
someone
in
to kill
America.
themselves. That's not a joke.
And Tracy's.
Huh?
And
do it from a payphone.
Alright,
that's that.
They do it from a
There's the
payphone
the
that's
straw
nowhere near
that
where
broke
you
the
live,
camel's back.
states away, right?
I got a gun right
You
here.
just
What do you
make
think
all the
about
phone
that?
calls in a 20-minute period at the same time, you know, just do as many as you can in 20 minutes, basically, and then get out of there. Make sure you wear gloves, all that shit.
Don't get seen by the cameras.
Well, wear a disguise, fucking hood and
Well, have a
glasses.
disguise and then another
Yeah.
disguise to...
I mean, all they'll have is a generalized vague description, male, female, white, black, whatever.
Hey, I'm looking for a coffee pot that can plug into my USB port on my laptop.
Oh, Jesus
Really?
Christ.
Yeah, where can I find that?
If one existed, it would probably fry your motherboard.
You think?
Do you?
Well,
I'll take that as a no.
Coffee
Do you
machines
sell
take a lot
Japanese
of energy.
waffle irons?
Aisle 56.2.
What about Bulgarian dog makers?
Aisle 78.6.
German penis cleaners?
Aisle 22 and a quarter.
You don't
And
sell
what about
coffee.
Mexican breast enlargers?
Dude, what the fuck are you doing at your house?
A large-breasted waffle-baking dog and penis cleaning party? You want an invite?
It's
Don't make me call
Jermaine, she'd
security.
probably go.
Oh, they'll just go away now. Okay.
Yeah,
How's work going?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Slowly destroying the store's inventory in order to cripple their mom and pop killing business?
Fantastic.
Hey, if you're bored and want to help, take some merchandise off the shelf, ring it up as a return, and apply the store credit to a Walmart gift card. We can then use those gift cards at other Walmarts, effectively exploiting their lost profits in order to purchase other goods and services. It's like screwing them twice.
Dude,
That's a great
why must you be so
idea.
diabolical?
That is a really good
I have no
idea.
control over it.
Is it time for my break yet?
Give me my fraudulent gift cards, bitch cakes! We have companies to destroy! Down with Walmart! Down with Walmart!
You sure you don't want an invite? We could use someone like you. You got a lot going on there with the breasts. You know, those are nice.
That's it. I quit. Fuck you and your mother.
I will kill Walmart by using their own merchandise to buy other things.
You could get arrested for that, though, couldn't you?
Whoa. No, he's not talking about shoplifting, returning items, getting money, and going out and buying other stuff. The principle is, you go into Walmart, you buy something with your money, then you return what you bought. You take that return gift certificate, you go to a different Walmart, you buy something, you return that. Every time something's returned there to the store that it's been bought, it's written as a store loss. So all you do is buy one thing one time, and you keep taking that return gift card from store to store to store to store, then you can technically get a whole bunch of losses racked up on a bunch of stores with one purchase. It's a really good idea.
They'd catch on sooner or later. That's why they have you sign signature. You just sign at different names.
Technically,
Here you
it's
go,
not.
shop
it- No,
ads.
it's not illegal. Technically, it's not illegal at all.
I know, but they would tell you eventually, possibly, that, sorry sir, this is your
The only way they could
80th
possibly catch
return
on
in the past
is
week.
if you kept. No, that's why you get return gift cards. It doesn't matter then.
Yes, but when you return something, you have to sign your signature on it.
Not if you get a gift card. Well, yeah, okay, I see. Well,
Anytime
fuck
you
it.
return something.
It's their customer policy.
I know. But
Hey, full moon motherfuckers. How y'all do? I bet you thought you saw the last of Evie in that Evil Bong movie.
And I thought I saw the last
Honey,
week
I'm
of
back.
full moon.
I'm back and I'm bad.
Does full moon
B.A.G.
still
bad.
exist?
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all haven't seen nothing
This
yet.
is keeping them
I'm talking
alive
about
right
King
now.
Bong.
Wow.
Uh-huh. That King Bong. Even though he really isn't any better than me. He used to be good, but no more. Now, how many of you motherfuckers remember the Evil Bong? How many? Raise
God, I wish I
your
could
monkey hands.
forget. I
That's
remember
right.
so many other
That's what
better
I'm talking
full
about.
moon videos.
Yes, I've been on a diet. Lost some weight, looking good, aren't I? Yes,
Surprised they're not
indeed,
trying to
looking
link the vampire
fine.
thing in with the whole
F-I-N-E,
subspecies
fine. Finer than any bong you ever seen. That's right. That's right. Now I want y'all to go out there and I want you to buy that movie. You hear me? You buy that King Bong and you make me proud. You make me proud because every little evil Bong loves
I liked
you.
that
That's right.
though.
In 3D if you're stoned.
You're all
That joke is funny, but
Oh, it's, yeah. Stoner Station's much better than 3D.
well, the third one was released with Sniff-O-Rama.
Ah, yeah, yuck. I remember they tried to do that for SCTV. Big Tool Marcus. Alright, next clip.
Okay, I keep hearing these calls for me. I open my door and
Oh, nice, Eagle.
Mr. Eagle keeps calling me.
Beauty.
Oh, and then I have a fox. He's very quiet.
Uh-huh.
And then I got the cat out here.
You know what
And the
this
other
reminds me of? My dad's
No,
porch.
suitcase.
With the deer and the
Can't come in
raccoons.
right now.
You just open the door and
No.
they're there. Hey,
Are you
got
going
any
to come
food?
in the house too?
Fox wants to go in the house.
No.
It's cold out here.
Little fox. No.
You can tell they're
You want to come in the
probably
house and warm
generational.
up?
They've lived around her house so often, she's considered a member of the community. Because that's how it's like at my dad's house. The deer generation
Yeah,
after
but for a
generation.
bald eagle just to be
Oh
sitting
yeah,
there
the bald
looking-
eagle. That's pretty fucking amazing right there. Well,
And
if they-
all of them getting along.
if those fucking loggers hadn't torn down the nest without surveying right next, that was right along my parents' driveway, because until that point we had bald eagles everywhere.
Are movies these days harshing your buzz? Why not take a trip with the Evil Bong?
I don't know, that could harsh my buzz.
Join Evie in
Yeah.
her continuing adventures with Evil Bong 3D,
Oh,
The
yeah.
Wrath of Bong.
I've already got my stupid
Presented
comedy
in
premiere set on
Sniff-O-Rama.
YouTube. Possibly the Dark Shadows, since that's not going to be the horror
This
of
is
it.
Evie, the evil
It's gonna be a
Bong
stupid
talking. Don't miss Evil Bong 3D, The Wrath of Bong, coming to a theater near you.
I'm just saying, I think maybe it's time for Full Moon to either just stop.
Go back to some of the other stuff.
Or-
And I don't mean Puppet Master or Demonic Toys either, because they did some really awesome ones.
They had a lot of variety.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they had the Old Man, Subspecies, there were a couple werewolf ones, your general horror, monster horror. Oh yeah, here's an epic fail. What are those called? It's
Spool.
a wooden, giant wooden
One spool.
They roll down a hill, but it fucking breaks. And it goes flying out. I mean, just fucking ragdoll. There were two people inside of it.
Over here it comes. It's coming
Yeah,
back.
and over back over him. Those things are heavy. They are. They weigh like 40 pounds. Maybe more. Yeah. Darwin Awards.
Well, what did they expect?
I don't think they expected it to break apart.
Yeah, but those things are not meant to be that solid.
No, they're not. You play with those things in stuff like water, where, the inside stays full of air cavity and you can spin around inside of them or something like that, but they were doing this. Maybe in the snow, right? I could understand in the snow because the snow would give extra padding. Even if it broke, it would be a softer landing. They were doing it on hard dirt rock.
That's not even cool. You can sit there
Guy drops me in NASCAR pickup.
about it, and it's like,
Be cool about it. So when I walk up here, I find marijuana on the ground, and you say, "Excuse me,
sir. That's like my marijuana.
Miles Bennett told me how he accidentally dropped the pot when he stopped here at the 7-Eleven on Western Avenue. At the moment he saw it on the ground, so did Pittsburgh police officer Dwayne Osbrooks, who confiscated the contraband. Bennett then approached the officer, asking if he could have his marijuana back.
That might be Kenny. Is he a medicinal patient? I wouldn't give a fuck if I gave you back some marijuana. No, not you. Who is when no one was here until you called everybody? Of course I have a duty and responsibility. I understand that. I paid the law, so I understand that. I understand that. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying. Well, I was sorry if you're not mad at me. Yeah, I thought you could rule that. $15 a week. I think marijuana should be legal. That's what that's all.
You can ask this officer to break the law.
No. He knows that, and I know that, and I understand.
How'd you lose your marijuana?
I just dropped that in my pocket.
Well, good for him for making that comment on the news about how it really is. Everybody fucking smokes it. It's like the secret gay son everybody has, but nobody wants to talk about.
Your favorite Martian?
Is this Mr. Weeble?
Alright, here we go. Check it out. My grandmama used to tell me one day I would be king, and that it could be me to put these dreams into a sling, and fling them like a bullet till they beam. The whole ruling regime and the melon that I tell them that I'm gonna reign supreme. But it seems I'm a damn salmon swimming upstream. I scream cause I know just why the caged bird sings. I'll atone the king's throne where his treasure with pleasure, cause this job is temporary. Success is for working every week at a job I can't stand. I always tell myself that one day I'll be the man. What we gonna do tonight, Frank? We're gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world. No, 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 no.
Seems very Mr. Weeble-ish.
We're gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world. Yeah, we're gonna take
I
over
would
the
expect to see
world,
Pink in the Brain.
Me and you. I love that sample.
Did you just say Pink
I'm
in
gonna
the
shoot
Yeah.
straight for the stars in my rocket. No time on the clock, I'm gonna stop it. Kryptonite in my pocket for all the cynical Superman surrounding me, clouding me, shrouding me with doubt. They don't know how to be proud of me. Cause one day I'm gonna run this town. When I seize the crown, it's gonna please the crowd. My hands and feet were bound to the ground at least till now, because the shop is like a prison, but the beast is out. I'm not just chasing these dreams, I'm hiding out in the bushes, and then I wait till they leave and jump out and pistol whip them with my loaded ambition. I'm not gonna run, I'm even hot on this impossible mission. Listen, this ain't a game of risk in the kitchen. I'm still equipment in this bitchin'. I just flip the ignition, unclick a robotic ninja program to kick my competition in the face. I swear to God, one day I'll run this place. And every week at a job I can't stand. I always tell myself that one day I'll be the man. What we gonna do tonight, Frank? We're gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world. No, 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 no. What we gonna do tonight, Frank? We're gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world, gonna take over the world. Once I quit this job, then I'll be free. I got greater plans, wait and see. I'm gonna rise to the top, take over everything. Someday my boss will work for me, one day I'll be king. Working every week at a job I can't stand.
Reminds me of that one musician guy in home movies.
Huh?
Guy from Home Movies, yeah. Keep that one.
Okay.
It was cute.
No, it was another guy. Like Mr. Weeble, but.
Hey, what's up, folks? I'm David Spacey. If you don't know who I am, you must not have a computer. Folks, before we even get started, what's up, Scorpion Show? I see you, my man, leaving all the video responses
Did
to
you
the
say
videos,
David
man.
Spades?
Much love, keep doing your thing.
Spades?
All right, back to the subject at hand. Folks, recently, I lost a very dear motherfucking friend of mine. I know some of y'all saying, Dave, you don't seem real sad. I'm not sad. I'm mad, okay? How can you do this to me? How can you leave me like that, Milk? That's right, I'm talking about Milk.
Do you come
Me
lactose
without milk
intolerant?
is like diapers without doo-doo. We just supposed to be together. I'm talking on the average, I used to drink a gallon to a gallon and a half of milk. I would drink more milk than I would water. Love milk, love milk. Milk and cookies, milk and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, milk and Reese's Pieces, milk and Kit Kats. Man, milk is delicious, folks.
Maybe it
It's
was
always
the
been by my side.
chocolate.
Milk saved my motherfucking life. My mama didn't breastfeed me. If it wasn't for milk, I'd be all dried up. Milk was my friend, my dear friend. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. So a while back, you know, I'm getting down on a home-cooked meal by Miss Rain Rain herself. Wow, that's my baby. So anyway, the missus cooks me a home-cooked meal, mac and cheese, my favorite. I don't even care what the fuck else is there, as long as macaroni and cheese in there. It can be macaroni and cheese and doo-doo. I'm still gonna eat the shit. And of course, with my macaroni and cheese, I got my milk, you know. So I'm a southern boy, I eat till I can't move no more. We go to bed, in the middle of the night, my wife starts shaking me. Baby, get up. I was like, what? Said, you're killing us. I say, what you mean I'm killing us?
Yes.
I'm trying to sleep. You're messing up my honey berry dream. She said, how who? I said, I hardly have any berries to eat. In my dream, I was eating a lot of berries, baby. And then she says, open the window. I can't breathe in here. And I'm like, damn, what is that smell? Did the dog die? And she's like, the dog is gonna die if you don't open the motherfucking windows. You fart, motherfuckers. And then I said, what you talking about fart? I'm
Yep,
not.
he became lactose intolerant mid-age.
Was that you or was that me? It was me? Oh, yeah, that was me. So the wife was like, you know you do that every time you have milk. And I'm like, do what? She's like, kill us. You damn near kill us every time you drink milk. What you talking about? Man, that's what we do. Man, we fall. We release gases into the atmosphere. We men. Our job on this earth is to be fruitful, multiply, and pass gas. Doesn't it say that in the Bible somewhere? I thought it did. Was that Exodus 16:3? Let the gases exit thy buttocks. Something like that, right? I don't know, ladies, but it's in there. That's a man's job. We supposed to bring the funk. Y'all bring the sweet, nice smells, and we bring the funk. We go out, we work, we play basketball, we come back funky. You know, that's the caveman did that shit. That's what we do. So anyway, I'm like, woman, that's what I do. Okay, maybe I didn't sound exactly like that. I believe I said something like, baby, I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie, cutie. I don't know what you're talking about. And she said, I think you are lactose intolerant. Lactose, but what's that? I remember when I was a kid, I always hear like old people in their 30s. I always talk about they were lactose intolerant. Didn't even know what that meant. And what it is your body cannot handle dairy products anymore. Anything that has milk in it, your body's like, fudge that shit. Oh, go, bubble guts. So when she said that, I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not milk, baby. Milk is my friend. We go way back, like wood and lumberjacks, girl. So she says, I tell you what, in order for me not to divorce you, let's make a deal. I want you to go a week without having any milk and see how much you pass gas compared to when you do drink milk. If after a week you're not farting a lot, hey, drink as much milk as you want. I'll make you as much macaroni and cheese as you want. Motherfucker, I will make you a bathtub full of macaroni and cheese. And I'm like, damn, I can take a bath and macaroni and cheese? That sounds like a good motherfucking deal. And then she was like, but wait, if you don't fart as much as you usually do, which is a lot, then you gotta stop fudging with milk. And I'm like, damn, you wanna go down? Hold up, okay. Bathtub of mac and cheese, can't have milk no more. God damn, let's do it. So I did it. So I didn't have any milk, dairy products for a week. And lo and motherfucking behold, I might have farted once. It wasn't even a real fart. It was like, I've been used to my man fart since I was like 17. You know, joking with my friends, proud of that shit. Hey. I thought that's what men do. And all this time, I'm just lactose intolerant. Ain't that some bullshit? So I can't fuck with milk, folks. And that shit broke my heart. I'm not even gonna lie, folks. I'm talking no chocolate milkshakes, ice cream. I cheat on my wife for a pint of Rocky Road Haagen-Dazs. I mean, this is a term I'm
He sounds like Grandpa from
now, every now and then,
Boondocks.
I can have a like a shake or whatever. But in order to do this shit, I gotta take some lactate pills from motherfucking Walgreens to give my body the necessary enzymes to work with dairy shit. And if I want cereal, I gotta buy lactate milk. This shit is going on with a lot of you. So I'm just trying to give some of you motherfuckers some information that may save your relationship, okay? If you walk around farting all the time, it might not be as natural as you think it's supposed to be. You might just be lactose intolerant. And truth be told, if I need to be taking pills and drinking special milk to have milk, maybe I'm just not supposed to have that shit. So I must say adieu to my good friend Milk. It's been a fun ride, my friend. It's been a fun ride, but I gotta let you go. Sometimes you gotta let them go. Hard, it's hard. It's so hard. You know the song. It was a little weird for me to handle because I was used to having, you know, how people say they have an iron stomach, they can eat anything and with no problems. I had a steel stomach, titanium. My ship was made out of the ship. Wolverine's claws are made out of ants, Adam Ant and them. And I could eat anything, but Milk will fudge me up. Let me tell you something. You invite me over to your house and give me a shake. By the end of the night, we will no longer be friends anymore. I can't fudge with that shit anymore. I can't fudge with it. So in the comments, folks, tell me, is there anything that you can't eat that will fudge you up, bubble guts, throw up, whatever, anything? Let me know. That way I feel a little better about myself. I'm David Spade. That's all I got to say. And get that camera on my face, sucker.
All I see is Black David Spade.
Yeah, he's much funnier than Black David Spade. It's not nearly annoying enough to be a Spade.
This is it.
Yeah.
No. What?
We're gonna lose.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
Number 24 is the Intimidator, not number 3.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about? You didn't watch NASCAR?
Dude, I've been watching NASCAR for over 30 years. Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator.
That's about how long I've been watching it too. As far as I can remember, Jeff Gordon.
This guy is going around just basically, he goes from game to game just to annoy people, saying stupid stuff.
The guy's got a good sense of humor about it.
Just back in this thing.
What are you doing, dude? It's not even working, dude.
No, you gotta be behind that line. Let me try to get enormous twice in a row. Back it up. There we go. Damn. Back it out. Go for the tray. Alright, here we go. Watch this. Boom, here it is. Get it out. When I shoot that ball, you guys gotta crash some boards.
You said after your voice is annoying.
Damn, that's that.
Motherfucker, fucking bitch.
Here, it's for good luck. Damn, nice shot. Why'd you shoot like? It's a nice shot for good luck. Go get him, Tiger. Yo, you don't gotta pass me on the first lap, man.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Go fucking just run in the back of your car and say, alright, fucking fatty. No, let her fucking drive, Blue.
You gotta wait till you get on the track one time before you start passing people, Lou.
Full retard. Oh shit, hey, behind you. Get the fuck out.
No, I got that shot.
Dipshit, dude.
Here, I'll capture it for you.
We're gonna lose. Is,
No, we're not.
something wrong with the freaking brand, dude? Are you a complete freaking retard? You know what? Why am I even asking you? It's like, I'm giving the answer from asking. By asking, you're a complete fucking...
Yeah, it's a rhetorical question, that's what it's called.
There you are with dumb shit.
Yeah, I actually laughed a little bit when Dale Earnhardt hit that wall. Did you guys?
I'd stick if you laughed.
I laughed a little bit, I have to admit.
Yeah, I did, dude, when I seen him hit that wall, I knew he was dead as soon as I seen it.
He barely hit it, he only hit it like going 40.
Oh my god, are you a fucking dumbass or what? Yeah, seriously. The motherfucker was
Video
going
game
about
troll.
190
That's
miles
what
an
he
hour.
is.
He was right off to a fucking non-paper barrier. If you're thinking he hit that wall at 40 miles an hour, you're a fucking dumb motherfucker and need to get off this fucking game. Yeah.
I think what happened mainly was he was going down a bumpy road with no seatbelt. I know that. Oh, hey, check this, guys. I just looked it up on Google. NASCAR actually originated
Puerto Rico. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, stupid motherfucker, dude.
Oh, video game trolls. That's why you just don't wear headsets.
What? What he does is so harmless.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
kind of just goat and peak.
He's a Leroy.
If Michael Bay has anything to say about it, turtle power now comes from alien planets, not radioactive waste in the sewer. The bombastic movie director is getting lots of heat today from fans of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for suggesting he may adjust the origin story of karate-chopping reptiles Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo in the upcoming remake of the 90s franchise. Angry TMNT fans got a little backup with the help of Robbie Rist, the voice actor for Michelangelo. In a comment that perhaps matched the quick temper of his old character, Rist suggested Bay was sodomizing the story about heroes in the half-shell. What's next? Splinter's a giant chinchilla instead of a rat sensei? April O'Neil is a reality TV star? At least there's one thing from the original movie that could use an improvement. Michael Bay will hopefully get a better musical cameo than Vanilla Ice. Go into go, 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 go.
Can I just make one statement?
Yes.
The first movie was great because it was independent.
Yeah. First movie was, well, you know,
The rest of
first.
them,
Second one was okay, even.
yeah, it was in a cheese-tastic kind of way.
Yeah, but it was what you would expect a sequel to be. It wasn't a letdown. It was still enjoyable. Not as good as the first, like usual sequels are.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Huh.
Good.
But.
Waiting for you
Oh.
to quit walking around,
Sorry.
roaming around. Huh. Huh.
What are the spots she picks to oh man. Cabinet. I know.
The Challenger Deep, which is only a small part of the Mariana Trench, is something like 50 times the size of the Grand Canyon. So, you know, this is a...
Oh. That one you were telling me about, and I
Yeah.
said the Mariana Trench because it's the deepest one.
Yeah.
the vast,
We're able to get
you know,
into.
frontier down there that's going to take us a while to understand. The whole sub actually squeezes down almost 3 inches
Yeah,
in length
compresses.
when it gets to the bottom of the ocean, just because of the pressure. The sphere that I'm in actually shrinks. The window that I look out actually pushes in toward me under 16,000 pounds per square inch of pressure.
Wow,
It's
I'd
very
be terrified
lunar.
to go that deep.
Very desolate place, very isolated. My feeling was one of complete isolation from all of humanity. I mean, I felt like I literally, in the space of one day, have gone to another planet and come
Space
back.
in the
Many of the
depths of the
animals that live there are adapted to this extreme pressure, this total darkness. They're usually white, they have no pigment, some of them have eyes to see bioluminescence, some of them have no eyes at all. It's completely alien world.
This is a small preview.
Yeah. Thing is, they could be down there for days and they wouldn't see the stuff that actually
Well,
is
yeah.
down there.
And they can only stay down there for so long.
Yeah, and
too.
it's so dark that unless you like put light sources all along.
The whole thing's got lights all around it.
No, not the bubble, but I mean the trench itself.
Yeah.
That way you could see further than just the immediate area.
What?
Cut.
Cut. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's the thing. The rapper Snoop Dogg has gone to some extraordinary lengths to broaden his fan base by personally appealing to a Welsh farmer to come to his concert. The man in question, Ian Neal, sought Snoop's eye, or caught Snoop's eye rather. He broke the record for growing the world's biggest Swede. Keen to learn his skills, Snoop sent him a special invitation.
What up, though? Shout out to my homeboy Ian tell you something, man. When I do my show in Cardiff, I want you to come backstage and see me, because I do vegetation myself, and I want to know your secret so I can show you my vegetables and see if you can grow that into a real big vegetable. So Ian Neal from Cardiff, come see your boy Snoop Dogg. I got 2 tickets for you when I get to town. Yeah, dig?
No, that wasn't trying to broaden his fan base.
Cross lines of
That was
Peterborough,
trying
where
to broaden
Ian
his
has
knowledge
joined
base
Lisa
on
Dowd and
cultivation.
what exactly are
Horticulture.
you doing in Peterborough?
What's your secret,
Well, he's
man?
not growing anything.
Super
What
growers
he's showing
don't
is
keep
his very
their
large
secrets away.
vegetables. Ian's with me now with the record-breaking Swede, which is here, isn't it, Ian?
That's the record-breaking Swede, which was in Somerset 6 weeks ago.
How heavy is that?
38.92 kilos.
About 6
A
stone.
giant
Six
yam.
stone.
Yeah, and you've got one next to it as well. That looks pretty big as well. That's yours, isn't it?
That's
They
my
don't even look
for
edible.
this show.
They are. They're like potato
I
yam.
didn't know what the competition was going to be like, so I brought the record one in and I brought a fresh one in.
So Snoop heard about your talent,
Yes.
didn't he?
Yes.
And he kind of got in touch over YouTube. Well, what did you think when you heard that message?
Bit strange, but it's not my type of scene, so I did turn the ticket down. But in the end, we went to the booking office and managed to get him back, and I got my VIP pass with me to show my
Yeah,
friends.
once you realize how
Are you
famous
messing
it
us
wasn't.
tonight?
Betting last
It wasn't
night, I
about
had
the
a
music,
smoke with
man.
him.
It's not
I
about
don't
the
smoke,
concert. It's
but
not
he offered
about
me
the
one, so I took
scene.
one.
I'm hoping that's just tobacco.
No, I'm talking
No, it
horticulture.
We won't go any further with that, but he's interested in cultivation himself, isn't he?
He is.
Mr. Dog.
Yeah.
So was he interested in getting your tips?
We give him some tips, yes.
What did you tell him?
He could have just hung out behind the scenes
which is root growth,
would have been
which is
treated
natural,
well.
and it encourages the
just
better
hung
root
out.
system.
Well, let's take a walk over as we're going, because you've got some rather large celery to show as well, haven't you?
I didn't wash him very good because he's only for an exhibit only.
But he's pretty heavy.
He is pretty heavy.
Yeah. So how long did you have with Snoop?
10 minutes. There was 4 of us all together in my party, and we had 10 minutes with him, yes.
What else did you chat about?
Well, not a lot, really. He was just interested in how we grew the stuff and how we could improve his. We give him the website number of a friend, and we left it at that.
And what did you think of his music? Because you're a country and western fan, aren't you?
Not a lot. I wouldn't pay to go and see him, but if the tickets come again, yes, it was an experience. In fact, I'm still deaf.
Sure, Snoop
And
Dogg
hopefully you're
was
hoping this
disappointed
might
in
be,
his tips today.
at some point, a record breaker or not?
No, because I didn't wash him good enough. He's a lot of dirt on the roots. We just brought it here for exhibit only.
Okay, well he's pretty large anyway.
He is.
Thanks very much for joining us, Ian. Back to you.
Alright.
I think, should we just move on?
Wow. That's what real news is too, Yeah, we got a highway camera. Driving along, looking out the window. Woods. Really low riding sports car.
Just wait.
It's fucking badass! Dude, his car's semi-Batmobile-ish even. Fucking awesome. That is awesome. Ah,
Save
comic
it.
fans of the world.
Skip forward.
Outbreak in Raccoon City. You play as a member of the Umbrella Security Service, tasked with destroying all evidence of Umbrella's involvement in the catastrophe. It's a brilliant concept, one that could have made for an extremely badass story and shed light on these well-known Resident Evil events. Unfortunately, all of this potential is squandered by some strange choices and truly terrible execution. One of the worst parts of ORC is its complete lack of atmosphere, which is simply unforgivable for a Resident Evil game. The set pieces are bland and forgettable, and everything down to the music fails to capture the RE universe or create any amount of tension. The story offers no insight into Umbrella's actions, and its flow and progression are both uninteresting and nonsensical. Sure, Resident Evil is known for its cheesy and out-there plot lines, but they're at least usually interesting and bolstered by memorable characters you really care about. While you can play as Leon, Hunk, Jill, and other recognizable characters in the Heroes multiplayer mode, during the main campaign you're stuck taking control of one of a handful of bland, faceless USS members with absolutely no personality or story arc to speak of. As is, it's impossible to care about what's going on in the already paper-thin story.
This is not what we signed up for. Come on.
And now we come to the only part of Operation Raccoon City that is effectually horrifying, the gameplay. The AI of both your fellow team members and the enemies is simply atrocious. While it's preferable to play with your friends, I was still stunned by how useless the computer-controlled teammates were. Not only are you unable to control their actions in any way, but their every
It's like
move is
having 3
unreasonable and
Cosmos
downright
with you.
idiotic. From running into
They
engine
just go
rooms
wherever.
already cleared to constantly walking into obvious trip mines to finding surprising and frustrating ways to
So
get
you have to
themselves killed.
babysit them
Your
all the
team
time.
members offer no real backup or assistance.
Or just say
For a team-based
fucking
shooter, this
continue
is
and then they'll
absolutely
regenerate.
unacceptable. Watch those trip mines! The enemy AI is no better. There were literally countless times where a hunter would jump in front of me, wave its arms, and then dash away or jump off the edge of something for no reason. When you have to chase down a hunter and practically beg it to attack you, you know something's not quite right.
Really?
As if that weren't enough, the aiming is downright spotty. Blind firing at times was just completely broken, and enemy damage is somewhat random. Sometimes you can unload an entire clip into a licker's face and they won't flinch. Other times a couple of bullets do the trick. The melee attack is also way overpowered. You can practically hack and slash your way through parts of the game, killing that trademark RE suspense. ORC's multiplayer modes don't help much either, as they suffer from the same problems as single player. Namely, poor enemy AI, a lack of atmosphere, and an environment that is frustrating to interact with. The only difference is at least you have a companion around to share in your pain and assure you it will all be over soon. In addition to the ability to play through the main campaign with friends, ORC has 4 multiplayer modes in all, each of which supports up to 8 players. There's a team deathmatch, capture the flag, a mercenaries-type survival mode, and heroes, a forum format which lets you play as notable RE characters such as Leon and Jill. The number of play options would be great if the rest of the multiplayer experience were passable, but much like the rest of ORC, poorly thought out gameplay mechanics, bad level design, and a total lack of atmosphere bring it down.
Well, if they would have taken a little more time, probably another year.
This is something I would expect to see on the PS2. Like an old, you know.
I thought they were going to do it like Gears.
Well, if they would have probably taken another year to finish developing, year or 2, developing background and all this stuff,
fluidity,
they probably would have come out with something really good. But they're trying,
push it
like
quicker.
every other company.
Yeah.
It's all about revenue and money right now.
Quick, we gotta come out with another
Before, you know, they're all worried that something's gonna happen and
whatever, yeah.
You know, money's not gonna be there because everybody's going broke.
Well,
What will we do? No
if they
money.
designed smarter games, they wouldn't have
No money, no power.
It's disappointing how little of it was actually realized. There were numerous times I was literally surprised by the mention of the name William Birkin, or the familiar sound of picking up an herb, having long forgotten that this was supposedly an RE game I was playing. In the end, Operation Raccoon City is little more than a poor man's SOCOM, and a destitute man's Resident Evil. For more on Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, head on over to IGN.com.
Still was expecting more. It was okay.
something to do for a
Something
little while.
to borrow.
Whereas
It's
I
not
keep running
purchase.
into games that I borrow, there are ones that I have to buy. Red Dead, Fallout 3. New Vegas, I wouldn't call it a buyer, at least for a couple of years, to when they come out with the collector's or whatever edition with all the downloads for free as a second disc. But still, New Vegas isn't as good as 3, gameplay wise. It's still good, but if you're gonna play it, I guess play New Vegas first. That way, when you go to play 3, you're like, wow, this is so much better.
You okay, Tom?
That Rice Krispie treat's still waving on you. Said, there's a cure for insomnia.
Friends, I use the term loosely. You're gonna lose this one.
Yeah, we don't always agree on things, but when we do,
We're like a spiky blue shell of inevitable you losing this.
not that we'll need a blue shell, or even like a decoy prize box, or hell, even a banana peel.
Rainbow Road, bitches!
Peach should have picked Bowser over Mario. He even looks better on paper.
Better than Paper Mario.
He's big, strong, owns land, is a king, and he's three-dimensional, so yes.
Why the
He's more
princess should have
accomplished
shipped
than Mario,
Bowser
too.
over Mario.
Yeah, and yet Mario consistently defeats him over and over again, always, forever. So, if that paper you're working with is a scorecard...
Yeah, but does he win? Why does Bowser keep coming back game after game? He rallies enough troops
Troopas.
to create armies,
Arupas.
sets up kingdoms, and easily steals peace. And then he runs 7 functioning castles. Do you have any idea how long that takes?
No, I can't say.
Mario
I've
is
looked up on
Popeye.
logistics of castle maintenance
Yeah.
recently, so no.
And what was Mario doing during all of that time? Where was he when Bowser was dividing up the kingdoms and creating all those elaborate mazes for Mario to jump through?
Say what you will about
He's
Bowser,
not the rage monster.
No genitals.
but when he wants something, he takes it. He's a man of action. Women really respond to that.
You do realize that he kidnaps Princess Peach, right?
Because he's in love with her.
Yeah, and we have a word for people who force their love on someone against their will. It's a crime word.
Are you sure he loves her? I mean, I thought that he was gonna devour her peach flesh to get princess powers or something.
No, he doesn't love her. They say as much in Super Mario Sunshine. And The Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach.
What was that on? Was that on Jaguar?
It was a straight-to-VHS animated movie. Came out in 1986, only in Japan. Its actual title was Super Mario Baratsu Pichihime Kyushu Dai.
Oh, God.
So he loves her, but he just doesn't know how to express it. He's like a very competent Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Except covered in spikes.
The first time that we meet Mario and Donkey Kong, what's he doing?
Jumping over barrels and fighting a giant monkey.
To save Peach so that they can share delicious ape steak.
That was not
Because
Peach.
Peach wasn't in Donkey Kong. The girl in the cage was only referred to as Pauline, his girlfriend.
Oh, and then when he's done saving her, he either cheats on her or dumps her and then moves on to save Peach.
He lets Princess Peach get kidnapped over and over because he gets off on saving her. Mario's kind of douchebag.
No! He is a hero who single-glovedly saves a kingdom from a fire-breathing tyrant over and over again for pocket change. All of the stuff you said about Batman, man. But now, about this. And if she's not his girlfriend, it's even more impressive. That means he's doing all of this out of the goodness of his heart. What other plumber does that? What other man does that?
The Castlevania guy.
Sonic.
Crash Bandicoot.
Characters from video games too numerous to list.
Storming castles, slaying monsters, rescuing damsels. Without a sword, without any recognition, he's a blue-collar knight.
Not in Donkey Kong Jr., he's not.
Oh, Jesus, they were spending a lot of time in the Jumpman era.
They came a lot more prepared than I thought they would. I told you we should have had cards.
Your car.
So, after Mario frees Pauline in Donkey Kong, he locks Donkey Kong up as punishment. Donkey Kong Jr. is about Donkey Kong's son trying to rescue his dad from the tyrant Mario.
Mario is the antagonist in that one. Can I see?
Oh, you wouldn't recognize it because it wasn't made into a direct-to-video Japan anime.
Even when he's the protagonist, Mario's still a dick with a mustache.
Bowser is way worse. Read the instruction manual to Super Mario Brothers. It explicitly states that Bowser invades the kingdom and traps all of its inhabitants in objects. That's why the hills and the clouds have eyes. Every pipe is a former inhabitant that Bowser trapped because he's evil.
Everything?
Everything. Evil.
Every brick?
Yeah.
So whereas I thought Mario was just showing up and destroying a kingdom like a terrorist, what you're actually saying is that he was murdering all those people and then stealing the gold coins from their corpses. It was probably somebody's son, Daniel.
The Yoshis, yes. What? Bowser traps the Yoshis in eggs for no reason, and Mario liberates them.
Well, now, we don't know the whole story here. I mean, we know Bowser locked up the Yoshis, but the Yoshis eat just about everything. I mean,
can't just let ravenous lizard monsters wander around the kingdom.
Then what's Bowser?
A humanitarian. He finds an ethical way to detain these Yoshis that are a threat to the ecosystem until he finds a better solution.
Like forcing them into his army like the other mindless drones in his employ?
But that's better than what Mario does?
Sorry, I switched sides.
He only frees the Yoshis so that he can ride them around and punch them when he wants them to murder his enemies. I mean, he's using physical abuse to train an animal to fight other animals. We have a word for that. It's dog fighting. It's 2 words. Now I hate Mario, and kind of you too a little bit.
I don't remember why we don't agree on a lot of things.
I disagree. Mario turns Yoshi into a service animal, even though we know that the Yoshis are smart enough and conscious enough to drive carts, go to Mario parties, and smash brothers. That wasn't supposed to sound racist. I'm sorry.
Plus, how does that make Bowser feel? I mean, they're both dinosaurs. Can you imagine how offensive that is to Bowser?
Bowser's actually like a turtle king, though, like a Yertle.
No, but he was a T-Rex and nothing.
In the mother 1993 live action movie? Is that what you were gonna say?
I'm sorry, I forgot myself.
He's just mad because they made Toad a Goomba.
I'm mad because it sucked and it's inadmissible evidence in this conversation.
Sorry, Counsel. What evidence would you like to use?
Part in Sunshine where Bowser tells Bowser Jr. that Peach is his mom and he doesn't deny it?
No.
Implying both the worst sex and birth scenes ever. Ooh.
Okay, fine. Mario's a dick with a mustache.
Isn't it pronounced Mario?
Is it pronounced Mario?
It's Mario.
In the N64 game, when you press start, he says, "It's a me, Mario."
That accent is why he says it that way.
Save.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
They used to tell stories of a man who saved the world. A man whose very presence sent aliens running back to their motherships. Disappeared without a trace.
Scott Pilgrim could be eaten alive. He'd skid out like a bubble.
They never made a Duke Nukem movie.
There's a couple of fan movie shorts, but no
They
actual.
shouldn't have gone after our women. Damn it. Why do they always take the hot ones?
I'd like to see Duke Nukem versus Brad Samson.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Right in the
Level of testosterone there.
Rest in pieces. What? Did you think I was gone forever? Hell, I'd still hit it. Oh, yeah. Coochie coochie. Hail to the king, baby.
What about the game, Duke? Was it any good?
Yeah, but after 12 years, it should be.
That's trying to make Scott Pilgrim look better than it really was.
Is that our 10-minute warning?
15. Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Case number 274 on the calendar in the matter of Davenport versus Filkins.
Thank you.
Parties have been sworn in, Judge. You may be seated.
Miss Davenport, this is your daughter?
Yes.
According to your complaint, you and your daughter won an auction on eBay.
Two auctions. Two auctions. And the auctions were being run by the defendant and her husband. And you claim that they defrauded you. You won the auctions, you sent them the money, and you didn't get what you were supposed to get. And when you complained about it, Ms. Filkins? Yes. Posted defamatory comments about you on your eBay website.
Correct. She didn't
And
give
you want to
them
be
what they
compensated
paid
for
for.
both.
She's liable.
Ms. Filkins has an ad, I assume. Yeah. The ad that she posted on eBay. Yes. Mrs. Davenport, what did you purchase at this auction? We purchased two i580 cell phones. For how much? One was $201.50 and one was $255.56. And do you have the ad that I got responded to? Yes, it's two different. I don't do that electronic stuff. I go to a store. There's two different auctions. Okay, so it describes the item, etc. Headset jack, yes. Phone design clamshell. Weight 4.90 ounces. This is all in your ad? Yes. Okay, so you won and you sent her money? Correct. And what did you get in return? I got the envelope and I got these two sheets of paper. Can I see it, please? Sent her your money and this envelope came, correct, along with these pictures of the cell phone. That's exactly what was on. Okay, so you called her and said, where are my phones? And she said, actually, I've never talked to her. I talked to her husband, and her husband told me that I paid for what I got. Thank you for the shopping spree. I asked him for my money back, and he said, no, I've already spent the money on merchandise I wanted to get. And he laughed and told me to take him to court, so I hung up the phone, and I have not talked to them since. Where's your husband? He's at home with our children. He couldn't come. Why couldn't he come? Because we couldn't find a babysitter, so he had to. Why didn't you stay home? Because I would rather come than him. The eBay auction is in my name. Oh, good. So you are responsible for this? Yes. Explain it. It states very clearly in the auction that this is for a photo only. I sent her the photo. Show me where it says that. Show me where it says that. Right here. Show me. Show me. The paper that she just handed you, that I sent her, that was part of the... Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. I want you to... Listen. Listen to me carefully. She answered an auction on eBay for 2 telephones. That's what she says. She was advised that she was the successful bidder, according to her, for the 2 telephones that you were selling, because it's in your name. She sent you $467.75. And you sent her 2 photographs of the cell phones. And you say that that's what she paid for, 2 photographs of the cell phones. Are we understanding each other? Yes. You're an idiot and a scammer. And the reason your husband is not here, what's your first name? Kelly. Kelly, the reason your husband is not here is because he sent you here to the lion's den because he was a coward. That's why he sent you. That's not true. Oh, that's why he sent you. You are married to, listen to me, Kelly. You are married to a coward.
You're both
and a scamming coward. And if you came here to defend that position, to me, you're going to be unsuccessful because you are a thief. Listen to me. Listen to me. You are a thief. Nothing to do with the auction. Listen to me. You're a thief because your husband said to her, "Thank you for the shopping spree." My husband never said that to her. Absolutely did. No, he didn't. Absolutely did. Well, that's because I believe that if you are married to this man,
but the fact that
they're unfortunately married to each other, two scammers.
No, those people have not said anything false.
Right.
Everything that other chick has said has always been false.
Right, exactly.
So
she can't even prove that it said it was for the photos.
Under the judge's thinking is, who's she gonna believe?
Right. No,
that lady or that lady. Those people haven't said anything false, so
I am agreeing. Yes.
Created children together. That's unfortunate for the children. You're a thief. Outrageous. You are outrageous, madam. Why don't you get a job? Look at me. Why don't you get a job? It's right Look here. At me. This is for a photo. Answer my question. Why don't you get a job? You don't need to get a job. No, I don't. My husband works. I don't need to get a job. What kind of job?
Does it say in her original ad that it was for photos only?
A drywaller. He works for himself or for a company? He works for himself. Really? Where was the last time your family filed tax returns?
Last year.
Really? What did he earn when he filed his tax returns?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. You signed them.
Yeah, doesn't mean I read them.
Really? But you read that ad very carefully.
Because
When
I
you
wrote
scammed,
the ad.
listen to me. You read that ad and wrote it very carefully in anticipation of scamming somebody out of $467.
Yes.
You're an outrageous person. And your husband is an
Wrote it
outrageous
hoping
person
they
to
wouldn't
permit.
catch the
Outrageous. So what I've said to you before
fine
was,
print or
you need a
whatever.
job. Because you have to get a job so that you can make money legitimately, not scam people out of their hard-earned money. Don't answer me. What I don't understand is somebody with the unenviable position of being in your position right there today, why you would risk humiliating yourself in front of 10 million people is something that is totally beyond me. You are an outrageous person. Now I want to know what you posted on the website after you harassed her for your money back.
She left feedback saying that I was a scam artist, that I was from Nigeria. I sent her fake money orders. That's why I didn't get what I sent for. She not only left it on her username, she left it on my daughter's username, my username.
Can I see it?
I never said.
Don't speak until I speak to you.
She got what she
Don't
for.
speak until I speak to you. How many children do you have, Miss Filkins?
3.
How old are they?
5, 3, and 2.
You have an active case with Child Protective Services?
No.
You have a case that has been investigated by Child Protective Services?
No.
You might.
For what? I didn't harm my children. I didn't put my children in any danger.
Let me tell you something. Bringing this kind of activity into your home.
What kind of activity? She can't read. It's not my fault she can't read.
No, listen to me, madam. I read your ad.
Uh-huh.
Listen to me. I'm older, smarter. If you live to be 120, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger. Do you understand?
I understand, but it's not true.
Oh, yeah.
No, watch.
You're not going to be smarter than I am in one finger.
Your opinion.
When scammers
It weighs
always lose.
Yeah, but I don't see how
4.90
CPS could get
ounces.
involved with the scam.
This does not weigh 4.90 ounces. That's what you sent to her. So I'm telling you
Technicality.
immediately that you thought you were smart when you said you have.
When you're a scam artist,
You
you're
have to be
endangering
technical.
your child.
That's true, yeah.
And it's showing that you are going to teach that to your child, so you're endangering your
Yep.
child.
Well, bring violent
So
situations.
therefore, you're unfit parents.
They are. But I know CPS, and CPS wouldn't get involved in that.
When it goes to court, it does.
Well, if a judge brought it up, yes. But
No, when you have a court sentence like this,
Really?
not only you get CPS, she brings it up, the IRS will be involved.
I've just seen some really bad moms at CPS.
Yeah, but it never went to court like this, especially TV court.
Yeah.
Bidding on what you see in the picture, which you circled in the picture. This does not meet the description of what she purchased, which was, don't put your hand down, 4.90 ounces. So when I said to you that if you live until you're 150, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger, I want you to trust me on this, because I, being in your position, would never humiliate myself in front of 10 million people. Never. And the IRS, I'm certain, I'm going to be very interested to see the results of your eBay business. And did you notify eBay that they should be stricken off eBay?
I think they finally just did for 2 days ago. I turned it
Delayed.
over to the Attorney General.
Delayed. Very good. You turned it over to the Attorney General? What you should have turned it over to is the local police department. They live in a different state.
I tried to do that. They were in a different state, so I contacted our local police department, which they're investigating it now. But the Attorney General's got 3 other cases against them.
She doesn't like to work. She likes to make babies.
Well, there was 8 other people at this auction she scammed.
She likes to make babies. She thinks that that's...
There was other
She
people
thinks
that-
that you have to be smart to make
people that
babies.
read the
Don't
auction and
speak to
understood.
me until I
My
speak
fault,
to
you
you.
can't read.
Don't speak to me until I speak to you. You have to find something else to do with your time constructively, other than make children who are going to grow up with no moral compass like their mother. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. That's all.
$5,000. Wow.
No. But yeah, I mean, a scam's a scam. It's
Yeah.
obviously it was a scam.
Oh yeah, and the
No
fact
one's
that-
gonna buy a picture of a cell phone
No,
for almost
a
$500.
Xeroxed picture at
And
that.
the
I mean,
weight of it, you know,
wow.
would have told. I mean, I always look at the weight just to be sure that it's, you know,
yeah.
about accurate.
When we
because-
order DVDs.
So,
Has that been
that's
our show?
been our show.
Alright.
Yes.
Well, see you in a couple, well, hear
Till
ya
next time.
in a couple weeks, yeah.
Same bat channel, same bat time.
That fucking Batman car.